and welcome to Poker News. We all know how popular poker is, but if there was ever any doubt, according to Lycos, it's the #1 searched for subject for gifts. With Christmas fast approaching and more people getting into a gift shopping frenzy, a lot are choosing to look for Christmas presents online. And it's poker that's most sought after. The Lycos portals and search engine recently released their top Christmas gift search list for the third week of November. Poker and poker-related products confidently take first position. This is the second year in a row that poker has been named. Furthermore, the interest in poker continues to increase. This year's search exceeded the previous one by more than 300%, leaving the nearest rival Pokemon in the starting blocks. However, poker is not the only card game to be actively searched for. In 7th and 8th position are Blackjack and Baccarat. Among other items that poker stormed ahead of are iPods, Barbie, Harry Potter, and even PlayStation 3. A clear indication that the poker craze here in the UK is far from slowing down. A recent proposal by President Putin to limit Russia to having just 4 areas in which people can gamble in casinos has been approved, with an overwhelming result of 440 to 0. The ultimate aim of the bill is for all gambling outside of those zones to cease by 2009. The bill has been instigated to assert government control within the gaming sector and to wrestle control away from organized crime syndicates. The bill will introduce 4 special gambling zones, 2 in European Russia, 1 in Siberia, and 1 in the Far East. All establishments within the zones will be obliged to obtain a 5-year license from federal authorities. According to the capital's authorities, Moscow is not planning to apply for the status of a gambling zone, resulting in 537 gaming establishments in the city ceasing operation or moving to one of the special zones. Experts predict that the 2 years given to introduce the gambling zones is insufficient and that it doesn't allow enough time for essential marketing activities. Many experts within the Russian gambling sector believe the deadline should be postponed until 2011. Another thorn for Russian gamblers is that the prohibition also bans betting on friendly card games in private homes and a restriction of online gambling. When watching the pros playing poker on TV, we often see how easily players can be talked out of a pot and fold their hand. So, have you ever been talked into folding your hand by a player around the table?
I don't like playing with people who are new to the game. They don't know what they're doing. They don't bet in a way that I can understand. It's a bit... I get talked out by them if I feel that they really have a strong hand and they're having difficulty hiding it.
There was a player called Tony G. He's quite well known and he's quite a talker at the table, and he was actually talking fast and aggressively, and he actually raised and I re-raised him. He called and he bet, I called on the end with the last card. He actually went all in. And my instincts were actually to say, call him, because my instincts were telling me, you're winning, Sonny. But my instinct said call, my mouth said pass. And he actually showed, and I was actually winning. So sometimes that was a mistake on my part. Perhaps his play affected my strategy.
There may have been a few hands that I might have let go, but which in hindsight I shouldn't have when I got shown the stone cold bluff, but I mean that's poker at the end of the day.
Many a time, even with King or Queen, I guess it depends if somebody's going to re-raise you, and then there's another re-raise. You're usually certain that somebody's got King or Ace.
Fancy picking up some extra money for Christmas? Well, this could be the tournament for you. It's called the Christmas Cup and it's being held at the JPC Poker Club in Magherafelt in the heart of Northern Ireland. The 2-day tournament begins on Saturday the 16th and concludes on Sunday the 17th of December. The buy-in is £500 and it's a freeze-out with a prize pool of £50,000, which could be making somebody's Christmas very merry. And finally, freakish anatomist and show-stopping embalmer Gunther von Hagen has decided to cash in on the poker craze by arranging the most recent of his plasticated corpses in an imitation of the poker scene from the latest Bond movie. A great idea or a ghoulish stunt, who knows? But one thing's for sure, the players in that game really do have nothing to lose. That's all from me. I'll see you next time.